Morning, it's Wednesday and we're on our way to somewhere very exciting. Just come to Crawford's farm shop in Perth in Scotland. They've even got their own little garden centre. It looks like we've come all this way to buy Dad a beer, but in here, it's in the beer, it uses their own barley. You've got sweets. Charlotte Ashley would be in their element now. They've got birthday cards and stuff. And they've even got their own clothes. And they even make their own strawberry jam.
Hiya.
This homegrown oat flakes for porridge. And look at the butchery counter. Oh, I need to look. Forget our trolley cakes in the last video. We've got every cake under the sun. We've got chocolate and we've even got oat cakes. Got cheese too. They've got dates. And they've also got gin. It's one of the best farm shops we've been to so far, and it's definitely worth the ride out. If you want to come and check it out yourself, the link will be down below. So we're here at the Royal Highland Show. This is the Scottish Young Farmers tent. So we've come looking for crushes for the cows that we are rearing for the food chain.
And then of course you've got your auxiliaries. But as I say, it's also got the power ones, so it works. It works remotely.
Right, okay.
Or you've got the magic eyes up in here.
Yeah.
So as the animal walks in, it'll weigh it.
It'll weigh it, yeah.
And then it automatically drafts it 3 days.
Right. So is the
We're at the Pottinger stand and something's caught my eye. I just saw it in the first video that I ever did. We had one of these, so I wonder what it's got on the back. So we've got Tom Pemberson's cases, Ollie's Merlots and that Welsh Farmers Deutsches. And we've got a John Deere combine and a John Deere chopper too. So this is Laurie from Agri King. So can you tell us a bit about your work, please?
Yeah, so we are an American livestock nutrition company, and we work in enzyme technology. So we're all about utilisation of nutrients and trying to get the most out of every mouthful. What we have on display here is feeds and silages treated with our product Silo King, and the idea is to preserve that forage so that you have as many tonnes as you ensiled from when you harvested. And the idea of there's enzymes in that preservative, so what that does is breaks down the simple sugars and the fibre, helping all the nutrients and everything be more available to the cow.
So does each of each of these feeds, I'm guessing, will come from a different farm?
That's correct, yeah. So some of the guys that work for us have all taken samples just from our customers who have used the product, and we've brought samples to showcase our product. So they are all from different customers. I don't think there's any from the same farm.
Right. And how do you use this?
So in terms of applying the product, it goes on at harvest time through the forager or the crimper or the whatever way you ensile it, whether it be a forage wagon. So it's put on in a liquid form or a powder form, and that goes on at harvest time.
Yeah. And if you're clamping it, do you just treat it like normal?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So it's harvested and it's treated just as it's been harvested, the same as you would if you weren't treated. So it still needs to be rolled and sheeted and a lot of weight put on to help preserve it.
All right. Thank you. So as some of you might have noticed on some videos, we've got a very old Shelby Reynolds mixer wagon. It's originally yellow, I think, and this is the modern version. Here is the Solace stand. A nice little lineup of compact tractors. The Grassmen stand. Hopefully they still have some of the shirts left in my size, and if they don't, I just like looking around. This is Donkey's tractor, and that is the Grassmen wagon. Actually, two of them, and then we have a trailer.
Mowers, so just going to do a bit of freelance back and forward with them, full time this summer, main job.
And also a butt crate on a fence.
Same with the slurry, I'll just come drive a tanker when he needs to, and then work between him and home. 200 sheep and 25 samples.
I've got it, and when it gets a bit warmer, I will put it on. So I'm here with Stuart. So Stuart, can you tell us a little bit about supporting English and Scottish organic farmers?
Yeah, and all dairy farmers or British farmers.
Yeah.
I think we produce food to very high standards,
Yeah.
and we're always monitored on those standards.
Yeah.
So if the public are wanting to buy dairy produce or
Yeah.
beef or whatever from British farms, they know that they're getting products that are made made to a very high standard. So that's looking at how well we look after our animals, how well we look after the grass
Yeah.
that these animals eat, and the stuff that's underneath the grass, the soil. That's really important. We
Yeah.
need to look after the soil so that it grows good grass,
Yeah.
and our cows eat it. And hopefully, if they can eat the best of grass, they'll produce the best of milk,
Right.
which these guys round about here can taste at the show today or buy in the shops.
So here they are making horseshoes. I've got lots of horseshoes because these horses, horses similar to these would have worked in our fields long ago. This guardian are here too. Now we're on the massive stand, and I've already spotted a big combine. Cammy's face must be aching now because he's been sat in the skater all day. Look at this one, it's got a tent box on top. We could do with something like this for our ends. Ruben. It's got 2 laying boxes, but at the moment our one has got our one has got just one, so it would be a big upgrade if we could get one of these for our chickens. It's made out of recycled plastic, and it's made here in Scotland. So we found Doddy again. If you remember Tractor Fest, if you watch that video, we did see Doddy. And next to it is one of my favourite tractors, a fast track icon. We're here at Scott JCB. They've been very kind and gave us biscuits, drinks, pies and sandwiches. So this is probably my brother's favourite bit, just looking around all of this. So last time we came, I got told that these bales were actually made out of foam, and I like that song. And then here, as we come here, you can put bales inside here, and as you drive along, it'll just come out. It's not dangerous, not got any blades, but it is a mower. Here we have a forager, a silo trailer, and then here we have a front mower. The pin's already attached, and these would probably go together on the same tractor. So I'd say triples, but they call it a butterfly mower. also a loader. And there you go, Ruth. With Dad starting to panic because Mum's already started looking at expensive stuff when we've not even got to the Holland Cooper tent yet. So here we are at the sheep section, and it looks like there's some Jacobs being shown at the moment. So here behind me is the row of Jacobs. So let's go and have a look. Look how big the horns are on it. And now we've got some blue-faced Leicesters. So the sheep gate is a YouTube channel, and he looks after sheep. So Cammy's up in Scotland and he does a vlog like we do.
We're farming in Ashburton in Mid Canterbury.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Mike, I can do this. Oh, you're good. You're very professional. This is good. What are you farming? Dairy's cattle. We share milk 600 cows.
There's been someone else in here who's Scottish,
Yeah.
who share milks cattle in New Zealand.
There's loads of us here at the moment because all our cows are dry in June.
Yeah.
And we go back to start calving in July.
Great, isn't it? It's just like it's like you're like the arable farm. Yeah, you're like arable farmers here.
Yeah, we just disappear for a month. And,
This is like your skiing holiday.
Yeah.
It's good. Well, pleasure to meet you.
You too.
It's great to be. We get a photo.
Yeah.
Get a photo. Right, there we go.
So I'm here with Cammy off Sheep Game. So first of all, congratulations on your new baby, and could you tell us how your lambing went?
Terribly. It was an absolute disaster. We marked the lambs recently. We have 25% losses from scanning, so not very well. Thanks for building me up with a hype there and crashing me back down to earth.
And have you clipped yet?
Another good question. We're a wee bit behind. It's been quite cold, so yeah, we've probably still got 600 to do. But I've got the hogs done and the singles and some of the cross shows, so I feel like I'm ahead with it. I feel like I'm doing okay.
And what are you doing at the show?
Well, apart from punting sheep game merchandise here, I am shearing on the Sunday and I'll be filming with Landward on Friday. So yeah, there's a bit to do. The shearing's always good fun, good to go and get a sweat on and get the adrenaline up and have a go at it. You going to be a sheep shearer?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a go.
You going to be a sheep shearer? Yeah, the right answer. Right.
Oh, I see it. Or are you judging yourself? Guest judge. Oh, very nice. That's a posh badge, isn't it?
I would have bought this for
Sorry.
Look at this. It is a 1946 Chevy fire truck, the only fire trucks market in the UK.
How do you know?
So we are just getting my
Outback Outfitters, and I think these are them, and I just got them on, and these are them.
So we're here at Outback Outfitters. I'm here with Tom and he owns it. So what got you started?
We started off being a stockist,
Yeah.
and then in lockdown we decided to make our own brand.
Right.
And so yeah, started in 2022, I think, 21, and then it's just gone bigger and bigger now.
Well, my brother really likes your brand, and so do I. So I think today my brother's going to get some of your shorts, and hopefully you can sell a bit of your stock today.
Hopefully, yeah. The shearing's on this weekend, so it'll be busy for us, I hope.
Yeah. Thank you. So I'm here at Line Watch with Murray.
Hiya.
And he's going to tell us a little bit about what he does at Line Watch.
Right, so what we're doing here at the Royal Highlands Show is we're promoting safe digging.
Yep.
So what we like to do is talk to people like yourself, like farmers and so on, all about all the things that could happen on the farm. So if you're doing things like fencing, drainage, ditching, things like that, we ask people to use something called Line Search Before You Dig, which is a free-to-use online check for services, where you can just check for any pipelines or electric cables that are running through the ground, and it stops you from hitting them.
We are at NFU. It's really busy, so we're just going to have a brew and a biscuit, and then we'll have a little bit of a chat. So I'm here with Megan from Yellow Wellies. So Megan, what are you doing today?
So we've been here on the NFU Mutual and NFU Scotland stand, and we've been catching up with lots of young farmers who have had our farm safety training and seeing if they'd like to learn more about what we do.
Guess what I found? The last one to tick off my list of
and the
YouTubers.
best one,
yeah.
The best one.
And the best one. On the way, you will have saw we went to Crawford's farm shop. So we've not actually tried your beer yet, but is it good?
Oh, it's fantastic, but you'll be far too young to try it yet.
Yeah. And I hear that it's made out of your barley. So do you have a massive crop, or do you just have little fields full?
Yes, we grow quite a lot of malted barley. A lot of it goes away for whiskey production, and what I did is I took a wee bit of it to make some beer. So the beer I made about 9,000 litres. No, sorry, 3,000 litres, and that takes about half a tonne of barley.
And we bought a case, but I hear that you was talking, and you was saying you might be doing a deal that every crush that someone buys, they get a case of beer.
Yeah, isn't that a good idea? So we're at the Tapari stand, aren't we?
Yeah.
Right behind you. Where has your dad been doing a wee bit of shopping?
Yeah.
Well, we'll keep it a secret. That'd be a good idea for Tapari. Every single crush they sell to send out a wee case of beer.
Yeah.
Of Bandit beer. That'd be good.
Yeah, that would
Giles,
be good.
I'm looking at you. Giles is the salesman.
Yeah.
Good.
In celebration of Basildon building New Orleans tractors for 60 years, sorry. This is a 1960s inspired theme. Look at all the iconic models they've made over the years. Which one's your favourite? Is the 1989 Silver Jubilee Ford and also the 2014 one celebrating 50 years.
Hello, I'm Jack. I work for Raven. So Raven is a brand that's C&H industrially owned, and this side is the aftermarket. So here you have a CR12 display and your direct steer motor, and this is paired with your RS1 receiver.
So if I turn this, will that turn too?
This is linked to this.
Right.
And then what we can do here, we can set an AB line.
Yep.
And then we can adjust our speed here.
Okay.
And then press engage, and it'll engage in itself then.
Right.
And you press your coverage on.
Yep.
Yep, and then to disengage it, just simply move the steering wheel. That's it. So now it's disengaged.
Yep.
And then back to engage, just hit the red button, and then it's back to engaged.
Yeah. Does it come as a standard or is it aftermarket?
No, so this is an aftermarket system. On the other side of the trailer, this is all like integrated, so this is what it comes in the tractor cab.
Right.
So yes, this setup is at about £10,000. But this is like a manual guidance system where it's not auto guidance. This is where your operator has a light bar system here. And as you see where the light bar there is off the line. But then once you're on the line again, that light will turn green, and then that means you're on the line now. And then just turn your coverage on. Yeah, so this system's about 1500. Manual guidance is this.
Thank you.
No problem.
So we're here at the Wop Wop stand, and I just thought I'd come because it looks interesting and I like what it looks like, so let's see. So as I said, I'm here at the Wop Wop stand, and I'm here with Jake. So Jake, what is Wop Wop?
So Wop Wops is a clothing brand. We're about 3 years old.
Yeah.
We started in end of 2021, and I came up with the idea when I was out in New Zealand working over there on a farm.
Yeah.
And I fell in love with the work shirts that you'll probably see in the background of this video. And when I got back, I couldn't find any, so I decided I'd start making my own. And it sort of expanded from there. We started with the work shirts, and now we've got shorts and a few other bits and pieces. And it's our first time up here at the Royal Highland.
Yeah. So do you do? I'm interested. So do you do like matching shorts and matching things?
We don't do matching. Not specifically matching. Some of the colours they sort of go together, but we don't do like a proper set as such.
Right. Well, we might have a look and
have a look round.
Yeah. So, as you said, you was working on a farm in New Zealand, but what sort of farm was it?
So it was a beef and sheep farm.
Yeah.
It was just below Queenstown.
Yeah.
They also had a dairy a bit further down in Invercargill, which
Right.
is right at the bottom of the South Island in New Zealand. And I was mainly doing the sort of tractor driving on the beef and sheep farm, but then I did a bit of livestock work as well, but it was mainly sort of tractor work and mechanic stuff.
What's your favourite, sheep or cows?
I think cow-wise probably a Hereford, because we've got a Hereford cowhide on the floor in the stand. And a sheep, I think a Hampshire Down's probably my most favourite.
Guess what I found? It's Donkey off Grassmen.
Was having a wee sleep there, son.
We thought we'd get you on.
Good man.
So, can you tell us a little bit of how today's gone?
Well, today has been absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
You can hear my voice is nearly gone. But tell me now a little bit about your channel. So what is your name and what are you doing?
Alright, so I'm Jacob Barton, I'm 9 and...
9?
Yeah, and I do like some sort of Instagram and YouTube channels. I also have my own little business called Bottom Wool, which we use our own wool and make hats and other products.
Brilliant. I see you're a Cammy fan. I see you've got the sheep. He's some boy, isn't he?
Yeah.
Did you see him today as well?
Yeah, I interviewed him too.
What? Cammy's some boy. He's good lad. Good lad, Cammy. And what's this here? Yellow welly thing all about? You're promoting health and safety on farms.
Yeah. Yeah.
And is it important to be health and safety conscious on a farm?
Well, yeah, because if there's a running PTO, you could get dragged into it or something like that.
And most of us older boys know someone who's got caught in a PTO. So what do we do to make sure the PTO's okay?
You've got to turn it off before you go near it, or at least have a cover on it.
The PTO guard, absolutely. And I was doing some safety talk with a company earlier on. They were telling me we were talking about power lines. Not to tip trailers up in fields with power lines. What a brilliant young man.
Yeah, and it's important to support health and safety because when I was little, my dad lost some fingers in an accident.
What?
Yeah, so...
good man.
Yeah. Thanks for listening, everybody. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe because this will give you notifications.
Legend.
And you'll be able to see my next video.